Hello and welcome back to Immortal Realms Vampire Wars. And when we left off, we just took our monstrosities into their first battle. And as a result, we now have a lot of experience and the Lord has leveled up, which is very nice. We now have Corpse Explosion and the upgrade for that. So we are going to continue increasing... Yes, increase all units veterancy by 1. That is perfect. And then we're also then going to be taking ever-living bonds, which is going to increase our movement by a pretty significant amount. And then we will hopefully be able to get Immortal Nosferat as we go forward. That sounds good to me. All right, so now we have some feeding to do. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, we certainly do. Okay, so... this guy is going to be our main feeding fellow, and while I'm not a big fan of just letting some lord run around do that, it's kind of required, I feel, unfortunately. So we're just going to increase the village's population here, and we're going to be moving on over here first, and then I'm going to also be using this, and... That actually doesn't help us at all, does it? No. It's because I don't have a tier 3 building, built here. So I guess I'll just leave them, where it is. And we'll probably be moving down there and feeding on those things anyway. And there is a keep nearby, so I suppose that could work. But yeah, we don't really need to worry too much about it. Okay, so there's one of mine. There's a prison over there. There's another village over there too. Ooh, there's just so many. Okay, and this guy hasn't actually even been in combat yet. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how he does. Let's have a look and see what's going on here. There's a shadow. Shadows are pretty fun, but I'm not really looking to use those at the moment. Let's go over here and do a little bit of feeding. And then we'll claim that. And who's this? Aha, that is another Nosfurnace. Okay, interesting. So let's see here. Magic protection, cannot retaliate. I think we're going to go for cannot retaliate. That sounds like a good idea. And then these guys can start moving around as well. All right. So who's that? That's Elizabeth herself. Okay, we're going to be fighting here. Boom. We lost one death cultist. Perfectly happy with that. I really don't mind about losing one death cultist. We're going to increase our undead units movement. And we will indeed feed here, capture it, and then we're going to be moving on to the keep so that we can take that as soon as possible. And now we have even more people to move. Aha. Are these mine? I think that's mine, right? Yeah, I think that's mine. All right, so we'll move on to this village over here just so that we can feed there and gain an additional action point as well. Ooh. I could also do the city here too. Nice. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're in the spring right now, so winter is going to be quite far away, so it basically makes no difference whatsoever if I do anything about that. So if I do any construction or whatever, it doesn't actually make any difference right now. So we're going to use insurrection on the village, so I don't need to go there anymore. I could also use construction on this too right now, and we'll do that. And then we'll see what our opponents decide to do. I need to find another manor. A manor is relatively close by, I think. Oh, a likely victory? Yeah, okay, let's just auto-resolve it. Boom, look at that. We lost no one. We lost no one whatsoever. I am extremely surprised about that. Okay, so we'll do this. And now... oh, yeah. This is looking good. Okay, so let's go over to the city here. We're going to do a little bit of additional capturing. And we can heal here if we want to. It would probably be a good idea to heal a little bit. There we go. Let's heal like that. And then we'll move on to the cave and take it. We might like to use Inspire the Troops, which I'm going to do. Just so that I can move on one more and claim another place. And now we can go down here to this village. It's unfortunate that our action points are so limited, but of course they have to be, They have to be. You have to be very weighed, you know, in your movements. Okay, so let's go over here. We just got to make the most of it, you know. Got to make the most of it. Okay, that seems good. Okay, so we will go here. We'll take this. Oh, there's another mana. Yes, that's actually perfect. We're probably going to end up doing something about that. Immortal Nosferat, first rank. Very nice. And we have enemies. Hello there. Hello there. Ooh, yeah, he's got a whole bunch of Dracul half-bloods and things like that. So that's going to be interesting. So let's take this. And then we'll take this. And I want to go into the blacksmith there. I also want to get some things built, if at all possible. I could use Shady Deal. I think I'm going to use Shady Deals over at that blacksmith and then try and get some additional gear if he needs it. Let's actually take a look. Yeah, he's only using robes. He's only using robes. He definitely needs some. So let's capture that, and then we will use Shady... you know what? I'm not going to use Shady Deal yet, because I'd like to use... Wait a minute. I'd like to use the upgrade here. Get tier 2 weapons and armor, and then use Shady Deal so that we can see some tier 2 stuff. Feed will give 50% more blood. Gonna do that. That sounds like an absolutely fantastic item for a Nosfernus Lord. And I very much hope that my other characters, my other lords, will also be able to get something similar to that. Okay, so there's another manor. Let's go over to the manor and see if I can turn another lord. Here we go, here we go. Alright, this is perfect. So, agile, 50% less damage from ranged attacks. Seems pretty fun. I'm not a big fan of the usable cards, though. I'm not a big fan of these cards either. Or these ones. Really? They really didn't give me that much, did they? Okay, the regeneration keyword I think is pretty fun, so we'll go with this guy. And I'm going to be putting him over here, because then he can go over to this village and he can go over to that city. And then he can maybe go over to that village as well before the turn of the year, which will hopefully happen. Yep, seems like he can make it. Look at that. He made it all the way over there just purely for the fact that he's able to pretty much hop in between these locations, which is really quite fantastic. Okay, so yeah, I can now move on. Oh, there's another manor here as well, so if I wanted to, I could even turn another one, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Let's just move on to the village so that we can feed, gain an additional action point, claim it, gain some additional experience as well. We're going to take Untouchable, even though it's not something I'm particularly dying for at the moment, even though I could definitely use going to a blacksmith. Is there one nearby? Doesn't seem like it at the moment, unfortunately. So, guess we can't do anything about that. There's a wishing stone here. Please give me the +4 action points. Yeah, there we go. +4 action points. I mean, how can you say no to action points, huh? It's just so powerful to have that additional movement and generally being able to do pretty much anything you want at this point. Okay, so let's go this way. And we will feed, capture, and then we will probably be attacking this guy. Certain victory. Boom. Just run them down pretty much. Let's capture that. That will get us the next level of Immortal Nosferat, which is great. And we also have the opportunity to take this keep here as well. All right. So, a bit problematic here. We will not have the ability to construct as many improvements in this city as I would have otherwise wanted to. So we're going to get 2 people next year, which is not exactly great, but, well, there's not much I can do about it. Oh, no, wait. Wait. It was just winter. Oh, I didn't realize it was still autumn. Okay, that's actually fantastic. That is really good. So that means I am able to get the full construction going. And I'm also able to go over to the village, potentially. I don't think I'm going to be able to get more construction going on here, but maybe I'll try. I don't know. All right, so yeah, let's actually get some tier 3 units constructed here. And I'm going to go for tyrants with this army. This army is going to be solely comprised of tyrants. They are flying units after all, and they are going to be really good. They're going to be really good. So they're going to be fun to watch, hopefully. They also have terror. Terror? What does that do? Adjacent enemy units have minus 20% attack. Wow, that's even better than I anticipated. Okay, so we'll just take all of that. Boom. And one more. We have so much blood that we're capable of doing this, of course. And I'm going to be moving... I can't make it over there in time, so I'm literally just going to skip this one's turn. And instead we'll have a look at the blacksmith here. Is there anything that I can get? Oh, enrage keyword. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. Oh, I can. I can actually get this. This is fantastic. Lifesteal keyword as well. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's buy this. Oh, I can only do it once per turn. Ah. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, enrage keyword. Fantastic. That is really, really nice because that enables you to do so much damage. Literally 75% additional attack while below 66% health. Super, super strong. And we'll head over to the city here and do a little bit of feeding, and then we're also going to just upgrade it because it is just about to turn over to the next year, and this is the kind of strategy that we kind of want to capitalize on as much as we possibly can. And we have some more people over here. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? I could go over here, or I could build up the village, because it is just about to turn over, and being on a village and being able to feed almost instantly would be actually quite nice. And there we go, there's another village here. Oh yes, we can actually get to that city too. That's fantastic. So let's go over there. Can I make it? Yeah, I think I can. And boom, another feeding. And well, me going anywhere doesn't really make any sense with this one, but I guess it's okay. And we have this guy who can also move around. Okay, let's go to the Dracul Keep over here. There we go. All right, so let's actually see what a Shadow Swarm can be upgraded to. Increase damage to 65? Oh, reduce the cooldown to 1? What? What? Wow. I think that's actually insane. I'm going to take the cooldown reduction. I know that I said damage, damage, damage is the way to go, but I'm thinking that in this case, having a cooldown of 1 is so strong that I can't possibly say no to that. Surely, right? Yeah, seems good to me. All right, so let's have a look here. What do we get? What do we get? Okay, this is terrible. This is all awful. I guess I'm going to go for champion focus because we're probably going to be recruiting mostly tier 3 units. There we are. All right, so let's go over to the city. We will be going nom-noms on this. And ooh, hello there. There is an enemy. We will be attacking them. Certain victory. I mean, literally, we have 204 combat strength. Don't know how anyone's going to defeat that, to be honest. So I think, in general, if I do create another series on Immortal Realms Vampire Wars, especially, I mean, this is pretty much the hardest win condition that you can get. Because this win condition is reliant solely on you being able to, well, pretty much capture the entirety of the map. That was the reason why I actually set it up so that the win condition and indeed the AI was just that much more difficult. But it seems like that is, well, not as difficult as I anticipated. I thought it was going to be much harder, especially with an increase of 50%. I thought, yeah, that's probably going to be pretty difficult for me to win, you know? But it seems like I might have to give myself even more of a handicap than I otherwise would have. So, yeah, that's a bit of a shame, I guess. Bit of a shame, but you know, as I say, this is still an early version. This is still an early version of the game, so we really don't know how the AI is going to turn out once the game fully releases, because there's still over a month to go until it actually comes out. So do bear that in mind. All right, let's go over this way, and we'll just continue capturing stuff. And what else do we have going on here? Okay, we can feed here. We can also feed here if we want to, but I'm just going to go and capture this graveyard. Let's go and feed here now, and we'll construct a couple of things. We have so much blood now as well, just purely for the fact that we have so many lords, you know? The lord availability really makes a huge difference for the Nosfernis. And indeed for the Moroya as well. Not so much for Dracul. Dracul are, not exactly, they don't need to have lords, if you know what I mean. They really don't need to have lords. Let me actually just take a quick look at the map here. Oh, okay, so I've basically captured pretty much everything. Aha. Okay, let's go over here and capture this forest. Just to be a bit completionist about the whole thing. And let's get more Immortal Nosferat. Bear in mind, by the way, that every single time I get this, it also increases all units' health as well as my Lord's health. Which, if you know how much health the monstrosities have already, then they're going to be healing for even more, and they're going to be able to just tank that much more damage. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so let's go over here. Try and take the Moroya zones. Capture that. And I guess what I'll do is just continue to kind of walk around here. I mean, I pretty much have all the blood that I could want right now, so it really isn't necessary for me to really get any more. I could go over to the blacksmith and maybe get something from there, but obviously I have no more action points available for that. But yeah, these guys right here have pretty much saved our entire economy. Being able to have those, pretty much just walking around, just feeding, and that's it. That's all we need them to do. You know, we don't need them to do anything else, anything dramatic. We don't need them to carry us through all manners of different scenarios. They literally just need to go around the various villages and indeed feed on the villages, and that's it. So it's pretty crazy. Let me see here. Probably want to go over here first. There's a city over there. There's a wishing stone that might be very advantageous for us to do. And there's a village. We want to try and hop from villages that have population to other ones, because then it will give us some more action points and we'll be able to move just that much faster. But there you go. That's indeed that. And I'm actually surprised that there are still 3 clans remaining, with the exception of ours, of course. Okay, so we'll go and take the prison. And this next area here. Aha, hello there. Oh dear, you have 75 combat strength. Yes, that is a complete crushing. A complete crushing of that guy. Absolutely crazy. And I could get some more veterancy. Yeah, I could get some more veterancy. And we could also get some other stuff here. Soul Trap keyword. Restores 5 mana when this unit kills another. That's actually pretty cool. Flanker keyword also looks really fun. Deals plus 30% flanking damage. I mean, that sounds all great. This guy has nothing at all. So basically getting anything is going to be useful. So I guess we'll get Essence Reapers, because that also increases his attack, even though he's probably not, let's face it, he's probably not going to be doing any battling whatsoever, even though he has a full army of tyrants. I mean, really, you know, we have everything pretty much under control here. Let's get the Wishing Stone. Give me +4. Yeah, there we go. +4 AP. That's what we like. Okay, let's capture that. Do a little bit of feeding. Oh, I forgot to take the keep. Oh well. Never mind. Never mind. We can head over there. No problem at all. Okay, so it is autumn, so we might as well get ready for when when the year ticks over. This is taken. I wonder, is this mine, or is this someone else's? Because now I'm wondering, because they're kind of a similar green. No, this is someone else's. There we go. All right, that will be that. Okay, so this guy's going to be running out here. I wonder what kind of army he has. It doesn't seem very large to me, to be honest. And the Nosferatu. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so he's got a relatively large army by the looks of things. So we should probably be a bit careful of that. Oh, hello there. 124. I have 150. So it's a likely victory. We lost one death cultist. Again, I really don't mind about losing death cultists here and there, because I can literally just... I have so much blood right now. I can just do whatever is necessary to get a full army back, because we have unlimited recruitment potential as well. Bear that in mind. Unlimited recruitment. It's pretty crazy. Let's go to the keep there. Maybe... it's actually winter. Oh well, never mind. I was actually thinking that I might be able to construct something to give me an additional action point over there, but no such luck. Okay, let's see. +4. Yeah. Give me that. Okay, so we have an enemy right there. He has 150. This is certain victory. The skeletal champions, especially when they have a significant amount of veterancy, are so strong. Really, really strong. We're going to go for vengeance here, and we're going to be reducing the cooldown to 1. Reduce the mana cost to 0. Cooldown to 1, please. Sounds good to me. Let's go to the village. Claim it, and we've leveled up to 25. Let's get Immortal Nosferatu, the last rank. That's amazing. That is really, really amazing. Okay, so let's head over here. I didn't take the keep, mainly because I want to kill this guy. I want to try and prevent him from being mobile at all. And we're going to level up Sacrifice. I think leveling up Sacrifice is really, really good. Increasing the range to 12 is a lifesaver. Super, super good to do that. And then we can capture this finally. And yeah, that's a bit of a, that's a bit of a problem. When you're playing the Nosferatu and you're up against another Nosferatu, you can't really tell the color of their zones in comparison to the color of your zone. So it's a little bit difficult. Okay, so this is basically pointless. All of these are pointless. I would have preferred more feeding or more experience gain or something like that, but it's not really a big deal, I suppose. All right, so we can feed here again. Is this mine? That's the thing. Yes, it is. It is mine. And this is mine as well, I believe, but this one isn't. So the cave is not. Because they have a different icon on them as well. So obviously you're going to be able to figure out whose is whose from that. But it's still a little bit confusing, you know? Still a little bit confusing. Okay, so let's just go over here. We just need to capture all their keeps. That's all we need to do, really. You know, it's actually pretty funny at this point. I would have been able to win the game through the getting to clan level 20 a while ago. And I'm also getting up to the point where I would also be able to win from the blood requirement. So that's actually really interesting. And wait a minute, is that the final keep over there? That seems to be the final keep of the Nosferatu at the very least. And there is a Dracul keep here as well. So let's capture this. And then we can go over here and we can get an additional action point from feeding. Oh, and look at that. I can actually go over to the wishing stone. That's going to be really nice. Okay, so otherwise I have no idea what to take now, to be honest, because I basically have everything that I really want from the clan research tree. So, there's another Nosferatu keep right there. Fantastic. Boom. Okay, taking that. And any other keeps? Yeah, there's one over there, but my other army is going that direction, so I guess we could go this way. Yeah, it's just Drackle Forest. Not really a big deal. Could go to the village. Just capture that real quick. We failed the quest, of course. Not a big deal on that either. And, aha, we have a Nosfernis army, but it is literally comprised of like 4 units, so yeah, not really going to be that much of a threat to us, of course. Let's just capture this. Certain victory. Oh yes, there we go. Easy enough. Did they actually take this? Yes, they did. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so there's not really any need for me to continue feeding with these guys or anything like that, but it is literally just to demonstrate that we would have gotten to 1,000 at this point. So even if we did have the blood goal in mind, then we would have made it at that point, which is pretty easy. And this is the other keep around here, I believe. Let's just feed here, and we will take that. I think that is the final Nosfernis keep, I think. Let's get Untouchable, and we'll get... Ooh, Spell Immune. Spell Immune's fun. Let's get Spell Immune. And what else can we do? There's the other Drackle keep over there. So let's make our way down there, I guess. Let's make our way down there and see if we can eliminate them. We've already taken this, which is good. So let's move on over to the north. I think, yeah, they are still alive. I mean, the Drackle, of course, are still alive, but the Nosfernis, I think, have one more keep in this direction over here. So if we can take that, then that's going to be it. That's going to be all she wrote. Let's see now. It's winter, so I might as well just stay here with these guys, right? Might as well just stay here. These guys really don't have anything too amazing to defeat enemies with, but these guys don't either, as you can see. They literally have nothing. So I guess I could just go to the prison real quick and just pick up a relatively strong unit. Oh, a vampire bat. That sounds fun. That sounds like a fun unit to have. And I can also use the wishing stone here to give ourselves additional action points. We can go over here to the Nosfernis graveyard. Let's actually just get some additional upgrades here. And then I can, because I have free recruiting, I can just get some skeletal champions. Just like that. So powerful. So powerful. Certain victory. Boom. There you go. It is really quite crazy how you can get going. You know what I mean? You can just literally get going so effortlessly once you have gone over that first hurdle of beginning with the Nosfernis. They can snowball very, very quickly. And let's just eliminate these guys. There's Drackle Forest. Oh, this is actually me. This is actually me right here. I thought to myself, oh, that's an enemy. That's an enemy army. But no, it's actually not. That is hilarious. Okay, well, bit of a mistake on my part there. Oh well, never mind, because we can now. Well, I'd like to make our way over there if at all possible. Can I swap positions with them? Can't swap positions, apparently, because we don't have any action points with these guys by the looks of things. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go to the next turn then. Here we go. Finally, we're getting some better stuff. This doesn't really matter to me so much. My car, of course, my hand is now full. That's absolutely fine. We're just going to use Revitalize here. Let's use the feed on this one. And then we'll move over to this keep. And that will be, I think that's the Dracul done. Yep, they have been eliminated now. So we don't need to worry about them any further. We could do blood preparations, and then we could use change of plans. Boom. Let's get a whole new hand. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I like the ability to do that. I think it's really a cool little addition there. So if you have nothing in your hand that you really want, and then you can just be like, oh, okay, I'm just going to reset it all. But yeah, It's a really cool game. I like it a lot. And especially the Nosfernes, I thought were going to be the most difficult. But it turns out that I think the Dracul are maybe the most difficult to play. Apart from Vlad, of course. Vlad is just an absolute monster who cannot be stopped. But, yeah. The other lords that are available with the Dracul are not exactly amazing, so there is that. But yeah. I think... Is that... Yeah, this is the last keep right there. Okay, so let's see if we can get +4 action points. Yeah, +4 action points. And now we can go all the way over there. Let's capture this here. Oh, I can't capture it there? Oh, I have to capture this first. There we go. Complete the quest, amusingly enough. Then we can do this. Then we can do this. And we can also feed. Capture that. And there is another army over there. Completed this, and we can also take that. I mean, obviously it doesn't really matter whether you take graveyards or anything like that. It really doesn't, because the only thing that matters are keeps, and if you can take the entirety of a faction's keeps, that is all you need to do. That's all you need to worry about. So there you go. That is indeed a certain victory for us. And we have also leveled up our clan tier once again. Let's get another one of those. Doesn't really matter which. And that's it. Done. Absolutely done. So before we end the obligatory looking around of the map, let's do this. Look at that. That is the entirety of the map. We've taken pretty much everything apart from a couple of gray areas. But that's pretty crazy. And that's the really cool thing. There are 4 different maps as well. So they have different layouts, different environments to go through and everything. And that is indeed a victory for the Nosfernes. There you go. Took me 49 turns. And we're playing on 150% AI difficulty. Again, the game is obviously, the version I'm currently playing is a preview build in beta, and as a result, obviously, you can change it to whatever you want. And if we actually go to the main menu here, I'm actually gonna check out and see exactly what's going on with the difficulty settings. So let's actually just play as the Dracul here. I'm not gonna be creating a new game just yet. I'm just gonna literally take a look. I don't think have I played on this one? Don't think I've played on this one. This looks really fun, actually. So, anyway, I don't really care about the win condition at the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, so as you can see, I had AI advantage on 150%. A higher value will give the AI an edge over the player and should be more challenging. Well, the Nosfernes snowballed quite considerably. So, yeah. Let's see exactly what they recommend. So this is easy. Okay, so that increases your blood gain. Blood cost is also reduced by 50%. This is harder. Iron mode. Whoa, okay, Iron mode seems like it could be a lot of fun. So what I'm going to ask you now is, because you're probably someone that very much enjoys the Immortal Realms gameplay, and if you'd like to see me play on Iron mode, then let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what faction you'd like to see. What clan would you like to see in Iron mode? Would you like to see the Dracul, the Nosfernes, or the Moroya? We've played all 3 of them now, and we know what they're all about. Let me know what you think, and we'll see what we can do. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.